Good day, grade 4 students. I am teacher Fatima, your science teacher for today. But before we proceed to our discussion, may I ask everyone to stand up and start our prayer. Can you lead the prayer, Anna? In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day, be at my side to light and guard, to rule and guide. Okay. But before you guys mag-sit, maaari bang pulutin muna ang mga kalat sa ilalim ng inyong upuan? Ayan, maaari nang umupo ang lahat. Marjorie, maaari ko bang malaman kung sino-sino ang liban sa ating klase ngayong araw? Mahusay na sisiyahan naman ako na walang liban ngayong araw sa ating klase. Are you ready for today's discussion? Alright, very good. However, before we proceed to our new lesson, let us play first. So, we will read the mechanics of this game. The first one is you have to arrange the mix of letters. Second is raise your hands and do not answer in chorus. And lastly, say the word out loud. The first word is raise your hand. Okay, Marjorie. Object, correct. The second one is Anna. It is force, correct, very good. And lastly is Aya. It is motion, very good. Now class, meron ako inihandang first activity for our new lesson. So, you just have to identify the pictures and select the answer. You have to identify if it's push or pull. So, are you ready? Please get your science notebook and start answering these following items. I will give you 5 minutes to answer this. And everyone done? Okay. Please exchange your paper and answer, and we will answer this activity. So here are the correct answers. And everyone, what was your score? Who got 10 points? Okay, if you got all the correct answers, then congratulations. It shows that you have a wide range of knowledge in our topic for today, which is the effects of force on object. But if you didn't get a high score, then no worries, because our lesson will surely help you learn the concept that you may eventually use in real life. And since our topic for today is the effects of force on objects, sino ba ang nakakaalam kung ano kaya ang force? Ana? It is a push or pull. Very good. So, what is force? Force is a power that causes an object to move or that changes a movement, shape, or size. Force is also a push or pull which occurs when two or more objects interact with each other, and it causes an object to move. And di ba, tayo as a tao and other living organisms cannot live without force, because force allows us to move our bodies and do our daily lives. We apply force when we use different objects, and force can change shape, size, movement of an object. Naunawaan ba mga bata? Okay. Bigyan nga ako ng 3 bagsak kung nauunawaan kung ano ang force. Ano nga muli ang nababago ng force, or kapag ina-applyan natin ng force ang isang object? Ana? It can causes an object to change its size and also shape. Very good. While the force is ina-apply natin kapag may mga ginagawa rin tayo, di ba? Sa daily lives natin. Hindi tayo makakagalaw kung hindi natin sila gagamitan ng force. So, force is essential sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. So, when we talk about the force, of course, meron ding motion. So, what is motion? It is the action or a process of moving or being moved. So, when motion is the action of changing a location or position, o tumutukoy ito kung gaano ba kalayo naglakbay ang isang object. Diba kapag naisip natin yung force and motions, ang particular na isip din natin ay yung push and pull force. So, ano nga ba ang push and pull? Ayan. Push is force applied directions away from our body. Di ba yung mga nakikita natin sa yung pintuan ng 7-Eleven, di ba may signage doon na push or pull? So, ang push ay it is in the directions away from our body. While the pull is it is direction towards our body. Now, children, that you have already understand the basic concept of force and motion, I will show some examples of an actions that affects the object whenever the force is applied. The first one is bend. You can see that it affects its size or shape of an object. And these are the rest of an object whenever the force is applied. Second one is twist. Twist. The third one is crumple. The next one is lift. Lift. It causes an object to move or change its movement because of a force. The next one is carry. The next one is press. Press. Or like this. The next one is tap. The next one is throw. Throw. And the last one is lean. I have that. Lean. Now, children, the actions that I showed represents a push, actions, and pull. And now, class, I will show a short video clip regarding on the effects of force when it is applied to an object. So, watch it carefully because I have some questions regarding on this. Okay, understand, children? Okay, very good.
Every day, we see things moving around us. You move about when you walk, run, and jump in the air. A beach ball moves when you give it a kick. A snow sled moves as it's dragged through the snow. But things can't move on their own. To move something, you need to use force. So what is a force? A force is a push or a pull. when you throw a basketball, you use a push force. A push is when you press something away from you. Push forces are causing these things to move. In a game of tug-of-war, you use a force to try to move the rope towards you. You use a pull force. A pull force moves things closer to you. Pull forces are causing these things to move. Sometimes we use both pushes and pulls to make things move. Take a look. What are some ways you make things move? What makes them move? A push or a pull? See ya!
The amount of force required to move an object depends on the weight of the object. Heavier objects require greater force to move them. Lighter objects require less force. Since the bigger cabinet is heavier, the boy has to exert more force to move it. Objects can be made to move faster through the use of equipment like pulleys and wheels. In this illustration, the forces that the boys exert in pushing each other are not equal, resulting in either one of them being pushed back. Therefore, movement takes place. When one of the forces acting on each other is greater than the other, the movement goes to the direction of the greater force. Therefore, the person with the lesser force is made to move a certain distance from his starting point. A person with a greater force moves forward. Oppositely, the person with the lesser force moves backward. This activity shows unbalanced forces acting against each other. A force can also make an object change its shape and size. There are objects with elastic properties. When you apply a pull force to them, they stretch or expand up to a particular point or distance, making it longer and bigger. Upon releasing them, they compress or go back to their starting point, making it shorter and smaller. Examples are rubber band, spring, slingshot, bow, and garter.
Did you watch it carefully, children? Okay, alright. Again, what is the video all about? Anna? Oh, it shows how important the force in our daily lives and how it affects the other living organisms. And one, it shows the when the force is applied to an object, it can change a shape, size, or a movement. Again, what will happen to the object when the force is applied? Marjorie? It can change the movement, the size, or an object. Class, do you have any questions regarding on our discussion? Okay, none. So, I have prepared an exercise for you to answer. So, all you have to do is answer the effects of force applied to the object. So, dito, may effects of force and then every picture is isusulat nyo lamang ang effects of force. Understand, children? Okay, I will give you 10 minutes to answer these items. Okay, you can start now. Are you all done, children? Okay, very good. Please exchange your papers and let us check the quiz. So here are the correct answers. So who got the 10 points? 9, 8, 7, 6, and below. Okay, very good. All of you got the high score in our quiz. So I can assure you that you can answer our assignment. So for our assignment, the direction is the learners and their notebook or journal in our science journal or portfolio will write your personal insight about the effects of force on object using the prompts below. So, I understand that. I realize that. Now, goodbye grade 4 students.